How do you like this updates when I'm like all up in your grill? I think it's a wonderful way to start the video, right? Like, you know, I think it's chef's kiss. All right, week 12, let's go. We are at that point where I usually start getting tired of like eating healthy and following a workout scheme and all of it. So I don't know if it's that or if it's that I'm just so ready for vacation and also kind of like looking forward to starting my new job once I get home, and for like the days to have a little bit more variety than they are having right now. I think that might be a big part of it. So I think that also kind of influences my mentality. But yeah, we're 12 weeks in, 3 months, and every day now is just like me proving to myself that I actually can stick with this. So I think just continuing, it's a really, really good thing to do. We're starting off on Monday, and I've been on the overnight oats train for a little while, and I'm like still testing out some new toppings and stuff. I started Monday with Oreo topping. Would not recommend doing it overnight. They get soggy, it's disgusting, it's just no. Yeah, if I was gonna do that, I would like have them on the side and then just like drizzle them on top whenever I'm eating the overnight oats. Then it takes kind of away a little bit of the easiness of, I don't even know if that's a word, the simplicity of overnight oats. I'm not really sure if that, like it makes it a little bit more complicated. I'm not really sure if I'm ready for like that commitment, you know. Anyways, also I went on a hike with my mom this day, and I have a little compilation for you, so enjoy. I later realized that this day was the day before my period, and I had severe cravings. I had dinner, and then for dessert, because I have this kind of weird thing where I don't have a lot of appetite, but I still have a lot of cravings. So I needed something to just like shut up my sweet tooth. And this really did the trick. This was frozen berries. I ran them in the microwave for a couple of like 1.5 minutes or something. Then I took vanilla kesam jelly on top, and then I took like meringue, I think that's what they're called, meringue, like pieces of like sugary sweet stuff. Everything in a bowl, whipped it all together, stuffed it in my face. It was fantastic. Then we jump over to Tuesday. I got my period this day. I abstained from going to the gym because going to the gym when you're like rolling around in pain is no bueno. So instead I just opt for like going on short walks because it's good to do something, but trying to lift heavy when you're in pain, it's not good combination. Everyone who's a bleeder, they can attest to that. So I had some dinner. I did have a little bit of a dialogue with my coach. She suggested that we bump up my calories. I find it a little bit challenging to eat carbs because, or not to eat carbs, but to fit them in my diet whenever I try to like set up my days and my food on my own. I eat very low fat, and I also tend to like deviate towards higher protein alternatives. I eat cottage cheese, I eat kesam, I eat a lot of meats, I eat eggs. A lot of these things add up to a lot of proteins, which makes it hard for me to kind of naturally fit in carbs where I can kind of get my primary source of energy from. So that is something that I'm working on, and I'm trying to like add in a little bit here and there, but it's hard when you're like in this state of mind where you're comfortable and you have to like make changes and stuff. It can be a little bit challenging. So that's kind of also one of the things that I'm working on. Yeah, but I feel like I did it okay on the meal that day. Some meals I have to like make up for the lack of carbs I have in other meals. So the meals that I'm showing you guys might not be like a perfect representative of like, if you eat this kind of macro setup in each meal, you're golden. I have to adjust each meal in order to fit in with my daily intake. So some meals might be a little bit higher in carbs and lower in protein that you would maybe suggest to someone. But that's because I'm regulating all of this so that I'm meeting all my macros throughout the day. Wednesday, I had a lot of energy. First day, like the first day after the period starts for me, I have a lot of energy. I had so much energy. And I can really see this with my cycle. Like when I'm premenstrual, I have no energy. The day after my period, however, I am on the top of the world. I am the queen. I have so much energy, and I can have really like heavy workouts then, and I have to have higher intensity, maybe lower weight kind of workouts when I'm in my premenstrual phase. So that is something that I have to take into account, and I love that I'm able now to like test out what works, see what doesn't work, try and fail a little bit and see like how to make this the best for me so I get to utilize my time the best. I think this is a great like way to do that without anything being really, not much is at stake, because I'm not really like in the real like competition prepping sort of thing. I'm in like the pre-prepping phase, so I get to make all the mistakes and learn from them, and I have that luxury, and which is great. So I'm just like, I'm gathering all the information about myself and I'm writing it down, and I think this is great that I'm recording these videos as well, because then I can like look back and see how everything is working out. Thursday rolled around. I had a lot of energy throughout the day. I started my day with a breakfast. It was not a success. I tried some sort of like a protein oatmeal kind of solution. I put too much protein powder in there, so I have to lower the amount of protein powder. Apart from that, it was like okay. I will try it again, but with less protein powder. Anyways, I was working on my upper body, and I had a lot of energy at the gym, so that was fantastic. And I had dinner, which looks very like macro friendly. Yes, don't be scared. Not all of my dinners are like this. Most of them are macro aware, usually low fat, usually high protein. Try to have like a moderate amount of carbs, but I usually fail at that, as previously told about. Friday, I started the day in the woods, and I have a little montage for you where you can enjoy our trip in the woods. I was hiking with my mom again, and we had a great time. Like I previously mentioned, I use the woods as therapy. It works great for me. It works great to like get a kind of distance from everything, really. It's not like anything in particular, but to just get like some distance from everything is great. You need that from time to time. Saturday, I ended the day at the gym. Oh my God. I think I have the entire gym to myself. And I can now take selfies. Yes! So we're done. Having the gym to myself didn't last too long, but it was a great start to the workout at least. When we're done, I'm gonna go home, get some food. It was easier getting to the gym today, but I've had this struggle like the last couple of weeks where I'm just like starting to feel just like a little sick of everything. But I also think that it's because I'm so much looking forward to going on holiday, and I'm just getting like very tired of waiting. So I think that contributes to the majority of like being just tired and sick and everything. So I'm thinking that everything will kind of sort itself out when I go on holiday and when I start my new job, and then when I get to kind of the real prep work, I think things will kind of feel a little bit easier, albeit might being a little bit harder, but I think everything will kind of sort itself out then. So I'm just like doing my best to stay positive now. It's 2 weeks until I go on vacation. 2 weeks goes super fast. So yeah, I'm just sharing like the struggle, even though it's not a struggle, but it's like it's a little something I'm thinking about these days. And I got home and had some dinner and enjoyed myself like throughout the day. Sunday was not much to report on. Didn't go to the gym, took a day off, just needed to just chill, you know, sit home, game a little bit. So what I'm taking from this week is it was a better week than the week before. Holy moly. I got my period. Week tends to get better if like when I get that, and I just feel like the more energy. So that is great. I don't feel like a overrun garbage can anymore, which is great. I am very ready to go on vacation. I'm very ready to start my new job. I am like all of these things I feel like is affecting me mentally and making it a little bit harder to stay motivated. And I'm also at that point where I usually give up. So I don't know if like that is the best combination with me actually going on vacation and being a little bit more slack with dieting and stuff. Or maybe that is exactly what I need. I don't know. We'll see when I get back. There will be one more update before I go on vacation. Then you will not have any updates from me in at least a month. I will just give you guys like a brief update when I'm back if there's any changes, like a little collective summary of my time away. So I think that about sums it up. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you in the next video, or as some very smart people pointed out to me, I can see you on Twitch. If you want to see more of me, I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays on Twitch on the Cherry314, and you can catch me there too. Right, take care of yourselves, take care of the ones you love, and I will see you in the next video or on Twitch. Bye.